Hi, for those of you who don't know me, I'm Ewan. I'm one of the E's in eeek. I design and build the escape rooms here. So I thought I'd share a bit of the process with everyone because I'm in the middle of building the 90s room, which is going to be full of kind of musical instruments, 90s throwbacks and sound effects, which brings me on to this handy wee board here that I'm working on. So this board will allow me to create sound effects with puzzles. So my job today is to try and get this soldered on. So solder all these wee bits, and tape's holding it in place at the moment, and then I'll be able to connect some buttons. So I'll hopefully show you that process. Okay, so that's my soldering iron up to temperature. I'll just give this a quick clean and start to touch the solder. So I'm going to pick a point, so I always start at the end. Just bring the solder to the iron and let it connect on there. Just make a nice shiny connection onto the board. Then I'm just do the exact same process and moving on to the next one. Hopefully this shows a wee bit of the process. But I'll stop it there before everyone gets bored. Okay, so things are going well so far, as we got all the pins on this board and a couple of extra screw terminals for the speakers that I'm going to attach. So next thing I need to do is pick some buttons, probably pick some simple ones for prototyping first, and then load this with some soundtracks just to try it out. Okay, so you endured the boring soldering bit. So after that, what I've done is I've connected wires to this and to a breadboard. The breadboard has 3 buttons here connected, and that'll be my triggers. So we can dress those triggers up to be anything that we can imagine in an escape room, from standing on pressure pads or standard buttons, or even kind of putting objects in place. So I can do a lot with this puzzle. The other thing I've put on is some speakers. So we'll try the audio with the buttons.
Welcome to eeek Escape Room.
So that's pretty much it. So I'll not show you the finished product. You'll have to see that in the 90s studio, but you can imagine with sound like that we're going to have some fun sound effects. See you then.